Welcome back to Sacred Forest Healing. Today we're going to be doing the reading for October 15th through the 22nd. So I've already tuned in a bit to get some messages prior to starting this. It was an interesting one, actually. Do you guys remember like the kaleidoscopes where it's like you have this little contraption and you can turn it around to like make different geometric shapes? If you do, cool, great. If not, go look it up. I haven't seen one of those in ages, but the image that I got was kind of like it was inside of one of those. It was green and black, green healing, black I want to say like removing negativity, and who knows. But that's kind of the image, what the angels are bringing forward for us to really pay attention. I already have it written down. The message is, everywhere you turn you will see change. The angels, or spirit, or God, are reminding us that we have the kaleidoscope in our hands and that we can change it to be the vision that we enjoy. So the same thing with the kaleidoscope. You can change it, and every time you move it, something new changes. It's very colorful. The image that I have wasn't exactly as colorful, but it was still that kind of thing of like it's moving and changing. Excuse me. But yeah, so that's kind of our message to start off for this week of the 15th through the 22nd. So be paying attention to where you're starting to see things shift and change. So I know as of the filming, we still have one more day. Tomorrow is the eclipse. But by the time you guys will see this, the eclipse will have been passed. And again, every time that we have an eclipse, there's a quantum leap forward. There's a lot of things that are wanting to move forward. So really being like, pay attention to what is being shown and what is being brought forward for you right now. That's a really, really big message. Also, I'm in a different setup today. We're here at the Healing Center. I figured I would film this on a Friday. So I have my usual decks. Let's see. Let me move them back. Lots and lots of decks. So let's go ahead and let's get into the cards for this week. I'm feeling called to the orange ones. I have like a little crystal grid set up in here today. Just felt like the vibe, but everything that is coming forward is all about healing. I'm being shown like this large tunnel. This is very interesting, just because it's like a tunnel slide. Everything is like, it's just time to go. Everything is being grounded and back here, or grounded back here on the earth right now. It's time to dig deep is a message that's coming through. So let's see. Let's get into the cards. What do people need to know for their highest and best good for the week of October 15th through the 22nd? One. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. This one feels really, really important. We're gonna start here with this card and we'll move on from here. Today we're doing kind of like a strength art challenge spread. However, as the roots were kind of shown to me, it seems like this is just a really, really important thing to get down. And so this is going to be the root of what we have going on right now. So our basis, it says listen deeply. You guys should be able to see that. I know the lighting isn't the best. It's listening to that voice that's over your shoulder. So this is two-pronged. So paying attention and being discerning about what's coming through. We all can get messages. We receive messages every day, all day. There's symbolism in every little thing. It's whether you see it or not. People pay attention to angel numbers on cars. I do that. When I start seeing a lot of numbers, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really on my path right now. Everything is flowing correctly. That's one of the ways that I work with my path is kind of in that experience of, if I stop seeing them, I'm like, okay, let me see what's up. But it's not a reliance on it. Like right now, I'm on the right path, and I haven't been seeing as much lately. And I think that's the part of like, yes, I know I'm already there. But being discerning on our path, not listening necessarily to the things that are wanting to drive us to a different outcome, but really listening to our own internal teacher, our own spirit, our own soul, our angels, our protectors, our guides. So really being discerning about who we're connecting with over here. Things can like to give us a lot of information, but whenever you're going through this, and maybe per se taking like 5 minutes a day to just sit quietly, say, thank you, angels, for reminding me of your presence and for revealing to me what I need to know, and just sit there and see what ideas come up. So that isn't my statement. That is something that Kyle Gray has come up with, if you are interested in his work. He's actually my introduction to angels, and these are actually his cards. But allowing yourself to be open to the messages that are there, it's just listen deeply. There's a lot of magic that can happen when we start to listen to ourselves and to what Spirit is trying to get across. Okay. So, our strength. Okay. I guess I'd do it all now. Okay. So, this reading is also for me. So, strength. It says, do the work. It has kind of like the image of a star in his hand as well. It's the crown is opened up here. Let me actually put it back here. So the crown is open up. There's energy flowing that's flowing through us. The star represents for me is wishes, it's joy, it's fulfillment. But we're opening ourselves up from our crown, allowing energy to flow through our body and into our life. We are doing the work that we came here to do. So that is really important. As you're going through it, now that you're on the right path, it is important to continue to listen deeply, listen closely for what your next steps kind of are. That kind of goes into our next card. We have surrender. It's what is on our heart. And as this energy shifts and changes, we are doing the work. We are doing our physical things that we can to bring forward an outcome. Then what comes is surrender. It's you can do so much, but you do have to leave that open space for Spirit to come in and to do the work for you. Spirit doesn't do all the work. You know, there's an open space. We have to work on building that open space and allow ourselves to be open to what is to come. I think there's symbolism in kind of all of these things. They're all around the heart. So if you look at do the work, the star is around his heart. When it comes into surrender, it's like he's opening. There's a goblet. It's not actually a goblet, but it kind of looks like one. In his hand right here, it's like, I lift this up, I surrender, I'm open to be filled up by Spirit. And then our challenge card is Sacred Plan. Everything is surrounding around the heart. We are doing what we can to bring forward what we know and what we hear and what we feel in ourselves that is correct to do. We do the work that it takes in the physical realm to get that working. And then we have to let Spirit come in and make it all be put together. Sacred Plan is the challenge. The challenge can be here is trust. Do you trust that you're on the right path? And if you're hearing this today and this is resonating, then yes, you are on the right path. If you're not, take 5 minutes maybe. Listen to what is there for you. So, interestingly enough, these typically do go a little longer, but this just feels like the message. The message is listen, do, allow, and trust. May this message be helpful. If you are hearing this today, may you be on the right path, the path that you have chosen to come into this life for. May you be able to get the work done and find joy in it. And sometimes that joy, sometimes the work can be really hard and we have to kind of push through. Be mindful of of how much time and energy you're putting into other people and other things, and make sure you're also putting that energy in yourself. May you be able to surrender to the process and allow things to change and shift, and allow spirits, angels, God, however you see it, to fill you with love and with light. May they fill you with abundance and with joy. May you surrender to the divine plan that you had before you came here. May you flow with the sands of time, and may you be in the right places at the right time. May you see the opportunities that are there for you. This is my blessing that I send to you guys. May you have a lovely week, and I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.